Alrighty, the Bench and Send Reprise. They brought back. We're doing a boss rush basically. They brought back all the old Dimension Send bosses. Now that the thing's over, we're going out for one last hurrah, beating everyone's ass one last time. You know, just for good measure. And they're bringing back some of the memorable fights. This guy, oh my god, what an asshole! I remember hating this fight just because you have to like inflict 8 debuffs or something, and that was pain in the ass. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring up Yuffie so we could go ahead and cancel that shit. He's gonna take like 2 turns here because he'll take one. Oh my fucking god. Okay, well that's why we brought Ferris. The missile straight to Yuffie's face. You know what? It worked out. He's gonna take another turn here, but that's fine. Power radiation. I think that's just like big bravery attack. Yeah, he gets a fuck ton of brave. And I think now we should be fine. We should be. We do have the EX debuff, so we're just gonna go ahead and apply that while there's still room. That's the thing with Ferris' Call, like they're all framed debuffs, so it doesn't leave you that much room for wiggle room or anything like that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this guy is filled up, so there's no room for debuffs. There's 0 room for it. But that's fine. We're probably not going to let this guy act again anyway. Oh, we're just doing that just for fun. Here we actually want to charge. Yeah, because I think that's Queen's Order that's on Yuffie. So she's not going to have enough room for these recovery debuffs, or recovery buffs from Penelo, but that's fine. And here we're just going to try and focus on getting a... I do believe we want to do Penelo FR into Ashe's BT phase. And just like go for big Ashe damage and just Lamau in his face. I think that'll be the plan. Seems like a good idea. We want to charge a little more. And the turn rate, from what I've noticed on this fight, could be a little finicky when you use the Rains Call on Ashe. Like, I did try an attempt from this previously, and things got really weird. I'm not exactly sure what the hell happened. But here we're just going to try to make sure that we get our turn order and our call timings just right. Let's see, so here... We can EX, but I'm actually going to hold off on that. I'm just going to go ahead and LD again. And then on Ashe's next turn, we're probably going to go into Rain's Call into her BT phase. Or not into her BT phase, into her BT effect. And if the turn rate stays as wonky as I think it's going to stay, I think we'll be more than fine. So here we're going to bring up Penelo. Yeah, because we're going to charge to 100. And then BT effect. And then here we're going to use Rain's Call into BT. Yeah. So here we should Fusoya then, so we don't waste any time during Yuffie, or during the FR time applying our calls. I think I've planned this out. After the first death, I was like, okay, wait a second. That's right. You have to do certain things. Ordering matters. Ordering matters. Especially with like the turn rate on this boss. It's finicky as all hell. But here we just want to get to 100. Perfect. Do we need any more calls? No, I think it's fine. Let's just get the AA going. This is a 13 turn one. And let's get her BT effect a-rolling, the Resplendent. And I think with Ashe, it's definitely Rain's Call into her BT effects. Just so we can move the party up and get him away and get us away from B, because this guy is a fucking asshole. And he's gonna break too, so that's exactly what we want to see actually. So here, let's Heavenly Fist Penelo up. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about, like the finicky turn order. Like Penelo's getting 2 turns here, and I'm not sure why that happens. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure why that happens. And that Fusoya Call is just giving us some extra bravery along with the Penelo's BT. And this guy should be maxed out on debuffs, so we don't have to worry about that. And here, we didn't have enough time to go for an AA, and we're still not going to have enough time, because I'm not going to do it. So we should use one turn, or we should lose one turn for Penelo, but that should be fine. Big old damage. Yeah, because Ashe's turn, from what I've noticed, just kind of disappears. Like, Penelo and Yuffie just kind of take a fuck ton of turns after the rain skull, and I'm not sure why that occurs, but it happens, so I'm like, you know what, whatever. I think with this route, we have more than enough damage. And we just don't want to drop him down below 70, because that's actually gonna, you know, kill us. So here we're just going to get our Fatal Dance going. We want to do damage, but you know, not that much damage, not outright, you know, ultra killing. What's about to fall off? There's 2 turns of something? Oh, it's Queen's Order. Actually, that's perfect, because that means this is going to do true damage alongside the regular damage, so that's good. We just want to be careful we don't overdo it, because if we overdo it, he will just trigger his insta-kill and just kill the party. Like, there are ways to get around it, like you need his ads below 50%, but with how much damage we do these days, it's kind of hard to not overdo it. Oh man, these guys are about to... I need this guy to unbreak. Even if he unbreaks, it's not really going to help all that much. I'm in a conundrum. Because B is too close to me. And I think that all attack that he's going to do, because the order of how this fight started, I think that's actually going to do a fuck ton of damage to us. Brave Sap, Poison Sap, Heavy Vapor. Holy cow. We just barely lived that. Holy cow. Okay, can Penelo do 10% with 1 Fatal Dance? Over 10%? Probably. We just have to believe. I can't believe we lived that Heavy Vapor. That usually, when I saw that, you know, back when, was usually like it's a party wipe. But here, we have just enough. Actually, we could do a funny. We probably, if we come out of the BT phase and he's not dead, it's just a straight up turn loss, or it's just straight up run ender. So we're gonna have 1 extra turn, and we're just gonna have to kill him with this. But we should be fine, I think. Do we Queen's Order to start? I do believe this is a weaker attack and it doesn't launch. Yeah, I think we just say fuck that. Yeah, let's just go for a regular BT phase, which I believe is skill 1, skill 2, LD to refresh those skills, and then just go ham from here. Alright, 10 million. Alright, now we just need to hope this guy dies in this BT phase, because if he comes out of it, we're just dead. Like, there's no getting around it, we're just dead probably. So here, let's go to Heaven's Wrath. Oh, actually, her changed HP charges her EX, doesn't it? Oof, wait a second. That changes the order of this a little bit. Because now I could... cancel buffs, yeah. So if we come out of this BT phase, he's going to order these guys to insta-kill us. So what we're going to do... So we could EX... Queen's Order EX FR? EX Queen's Order EX FR? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Because EX does more damage than her LD. Yeah, I think we could have optimized this a little better had I remembered that her Queen's Order actually charges the EX gauge to full. We are gonna need as much damage as possible. Bugoosh. Yeah, because this guy does gain like 1,000,000 HP now that he's pretty low. Like every turn. And I think that also includes the summon phase. Or summon and BT phase. Yeah, like if we get him out of this mode, he's going to just kill us. Repairing? Yeah, he gained 1,000,000. And he has like a little This doesn't matter. And this doesn't launch at all. So a little unfortunate. Yeah, and only 7 million there. Not great. But we're gonna rely on our EX and our FR to kill him, so let's hope we get it. Let's hope we get it. DPS Ashe Lamau. Yeah, Arc Blast is usually where the big damage is, and this is just a nice little extra. Hopefully with the launching, this helps out. Maybe getting Pandemonium Summon for the extra percentage there would help. 11%. 12%. I think we can do it. I think 12% is definitely doable. Queen of Dalmasca, sweet. And you can like just use boosted characters to just use the same team over and over. But I figured that's not as fun. And I was like, you know what, let's just play to the lockout. Let's just bring out some units, you know, that some people are... like, Penelo sees some use every now and then. Like, I know they're dedicated Yuffie fans, but I don't feel like I see Ashe anymore. And I'm like, you know what, we could still use Ashe. We have the BT. We spent the gems for it. And he's not... Or he's, like, gaining HP, but, like, that 1% can go up. And that's basically telling us that this fight's over. We definitely reached him to 0. And there you go. Ashe, the damage dealer. To be fair, I don't think they actually upped the HP on this fight. So, you know, Ashe, I think, actually might be a little ahead of her time when this fight came out. I think it was like Arden or something was pretty good for this. I don't remember off the top of my head, but there you go. Ashe, Yuffie, and Penelo. All waifu team. Easy so easy. Yeah, and hopefully these boss fights, they add a little more to it, because I feel like that HP pull was, you know, fairly low. And Ashe definitely handled it without too much issue. We even had like an extra turn to spare. Granted, we couldn't come out of BT phase beat out. There you go. What is this? Reprise number 3. Take it easy.